Would you be my Mr. Dun. I still got a lot of shit to learn.
Nina! Hello everyone, I'm DeMondre Morgan and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing something that I've been putting off for a very long time. I'm going to be doing a Q&A, and I asked my friends on Snapchat to give me questions, but this was like literally months ago, like not even months ago, I would say weeks ago, but because I've come to the realization today that, baby, whatever you do, it's what's gonna get done. If you stay in the bed all day, you're gonna stay in the bed all day, but if you get shit done, shit's gonna get done. So, let's move on to our first question. I have it written down in my little Marilyn Monroe book that says, I just wanna be wonderful. And I do just wanna be wonderful. So yeah. So my first question is from my friend Lauren. Hey Lauren. It says, where are you going after Jones? Okay, so Jones is the college that I was attending the past school semester. And to be honest, I'm not really planning on going anywhere school-wise after Jones. I'm really just trying to, you know, secure my bag and get that money right, because it's not fun being broke. And that's just that. I mean, that's just period. She also asked the following questions. Any siblings? Yes, I'm the oldest of 3 brothers. Jason, Drayson, and Trayson. Who taught you to dance? Nobody really taught me how to dance. I just more or less kind of just, I don't know, picked up on it, learned it myself. I mean, everything I really dance is mostly improv. No, it's all improv actually. Unless it's like something where I have to learn the choreography to do it. But if I'm just dancing, it's mostly improv. Did you have a good childhood? I think I had an amazing childhood. You know, I got mostly everything that I wanted. Not trying to sound like a spoiled brat or anything, but like, you know, I never really had to want for anything. I mean, I might have wanted it at that moment, but I usually got it like later on, like for Christmas or something. It was very family oriented. That's also a good thing to have in childhood. There was a lot of TV, you know, back in the day, you know, them 90s babies, you know, our TV shows, you know, Zoe 101, iCarly, you know, all of them. That was some good shows back then. You know, TV is nothing now. Like, TV is shit. Period. But yeah, I feel like I had an amazing childhood. Your most embarrassing moment? I think in one of my earlier videos, I kind of already said what my most embarrassing moment is, but so far, I feel like my most embarrassing moment will have to be my 7th grade talent show. Well, I attempted to sing Eeny Meeny by Justin Bieber and Sean Kingston, and I was like, that day, every time I think about that day, it just makes me cringe. Like, I just cannot deal with the looks that I got and like the snickers I heard back in the stands or whatever. It was too much. I really do wish I'd never did that. What's your summer looking like? To be honest, my summer's looking like mostly work for the most part. But, you know, there are a lot of good events coming up this summer. You'll get a little sneak peek of that. I'm going to start trying to vlog more. I always say I'm going to start trying to do this. I'm going to start trying to do this. I'm going to start doing that. But it never happens. So we're just going to see. But I'm really going to, you know, just stay active on my various social media accounts, which will be in the description box below. And you will stay up to date with what my summer's going on. I mean, I have a lot of exciting things planned. So yeah. Make sure you're watching. My friend Cameron asked this question. Hey Cameron, what's up, girl? She said, what sparked your interest in singing and dancing? That's actually a pretty tough question. Like, I really don't know. Like, I remember growing up and like, I remember watching music videos as a kid, and you know, I was just so fascinated about like all like the choreography and like the or whatever. But I mean, most of my role models are celebrities, if you want to say, and I don't know, it's just the rush and like the freedom when you're, you know, performing on stage. It's like nothing ever before. Like, I don't know, it's like you can't get that feeling anywhere else other than on a stage, and that is the greatest feeling in the world. It's like a drug, really. Cameron also asked, where do you see yourself in 10 years? I see myself, hopefully, if life works out the way I plan it, hopefully I'm very successful. I'm very, I don't want to say carefree, but a lot of my worries now aren't really existent, if you want to say. Like, hopefully I'm just gonna say I want to be a celebrity. I don't care. Like, I don't care. Like, that's what I want to be in life. Now, that's not what I'm aspiring to be, but I feel like I want a bigger platform because I have a lot to say. I mean, you can only, like, really get out what you want to say with how many people are willing to listen. And with celebrities, literally everybody's there to listen. But if you're just, like, a regular average Joe, you really only have, like, the people that you hang out with every day to listen, but that's not really going to change anything. So hopefully in 10 years I am changing the world, living my best life, and probably still doing YouTube. Hopefully my YouTube channel has taken off by then. So good vibes, good vibes. What is one thing that you would like to see more in people? There's a lot of things that I wish I didn't see in people. Like, one thing I wish I saw less of in people is jealousy or envy, you know, because that's not really a great characteristic to have. You shouldn't always be jealous of the next person because they get more attention than you, or their appearance might be better than yours. I mean, you are what you make yourself. Your appearance is always what you perceive yourself to be. You know what I'm saying? If you always hating on your friend who like bougie, sedity, whatever you want to call it, but you walking around here like a hood rat, I mean, you can't really hate on her. She's not walking around like a hood rat. Anybody gonna see her as a hood rat? Everybody see you as a hood rat because that's how you present yourself. How you present yourself is so important. You know what I'm saying? First impressions are so important because that's how people are gonna perceive you from that point forward. You know what I'm saying? So I would definitely say envy is one thing that I would like to see less in people. I would also like to see less greed, because I feel like there's nothing wrong with having aspiration in life, but it comes a time where it's like, do you really need everything? Like, do you need all the things? Like, can't you be satisfied with, you know, the necessities that you need in life, you know, maybe some luxury things here and there, but like, why do you need 6 cars? Like, you're only gonna drive one at a time, so it really doesn't matter. I mean, the only thing you could never have enough of is shoes. You can never have enough shoes or clothes. You know, you could always, you know, have more clothes. But like 3 houses, 6 cars, like, why? There's no point. Like, I mean, one thing that I would like to see more in people would have to be like originality. Because, I mean, I understand that, you know, we all live in this society where you kind of got to follow the status quota. If you're not wearing, you know, the right shoes, or you're not in the, you know, sporting the right brand, then there's a stigma about you. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with being original. There's nothing wrong with being yourself. You don't always have to follow the crowd. You can be a lone wolf. You can walk alone. Maybe do it, but put your own fresh spin on it. You know what I'm saying? It's just, yeah, that's my answer. Originality. Where did you get your personality from? I mean, I will say I got a lot of it from like my mom, but at the same time, there's a lot of me that I really don't see in her. I mean, no tea, no shade, but it's like, we have similar characteristics, but at the same time, the way I perceive the world and the way I feel like she perceives the world are like 2 different things, like completely. So I would say I got a lot of my personality from maybe watching TV, you know, watching different TV shows, those kind of influeing me to like kind of mimic what I saw on TV, basically. Like, you know, the comedic timings and all this other good fun stuff. Whatever. Next question. Have you always been as outgoing as you are today? Yes and no. Yes, because I've always been me. I've always been a baddie bee. Period. But it's like, also I haven't really, or I wasn't able to in the past, be able to show my true self and be outgoing and all of that, because different story for another day. Next. Oh, this is from Aaliyah. Who is your biggest inspo in life? I would say Beyonce, but I wouldn't say she's an inspiration. She's definitely an aspiration, but I wouldn't say she's my inspiration. I would say my inspiration comes from a lot of different factors and things. I take a lot of inspiration from different things and I mold them into one thing. Like, I have maybe some inspiration from Beyonce, but then I'll maybe take some from like a YouTuber that I like. Or then like a show that I used to watch, I might take some inspiration from there and put it in from how they used to handle different things. I don't know, it's just, I'm just a big mold of crazy and everything. This question is from Ty Adams. Hey Ty! And he asked, where are you from? I'm from Houston, Texas, baby. Whoa, H-Town going on. Our next question comes from Bailey Lofton. Hey, Bailey. Your best weekend story. That's a hard one because I've had some pretty crazy weekends. Not saying that I just do everything on the face of the planet, but I don't know what my craziest weekend story actually is. I mean, I have some pretty good ringers, but they not for this channel. Or they are, but just they not for right now. Like, they not for right now. Okay, I know one. Okay, so this happened like 2 years ago, and it was like a Halloween party or whatever. I'm not sure if that was on a Friday or not. It felt like a Friday, I don't remember. But I'm just gonna tell this story because I didn't go nowhere that day anyway. It was like a weekend. But my friends had invited me to a Halloween party in their cabin in the woods. Yeah, but I mean, nothing crazy happened. I mean, some crazy stuff did happen that night, but nothing like too crazy happened. And basically it was crazy, but it was crazy because like they only invited us. Well, he invited like people that he knew, like you had to get a personal invite, but then we showed up and the entire school was there. And we were like, wow, how did everybody even find this place? So a lot of stuff happened that night. A lot of stuff, you know, stay tuned to my channel. You know, if you want to know what actually happened, like if you want the full story of what happened that night, comment down below and let me know. And we'll make a whole video on what happened that night, because it was crazy, bruh. Insane. This song comes from Mary Bear. Hey, Mary! I miss you. I haven't seen you in forever. We gotta, you know, get together when you come back from, I think she went to basic training. So, girl, just hit me up when you get back and we can get it poppin'. She said, first time you ever performed / fave song artist. The first time I ever performed in, like, public would probably be, I think it would probably be like when I was in like 4th grade, and like I was in like this little show choir thing in my elementary school, whatever, and we kind of had this little performance for Cinco de Mayo or whatever. We did Where's the Love by the Black Eyed Peas and all this other good fun stuff. It was a pretty fun time, I remember. Like it was yesterday, but then again, it's kind of like a daisy memory, you know what I'm saying? My favorite artist is obviously the Queen Bee, Beyonce. She is the one. But you know, Ariana Grande comes in at a close second. And Britney at a close third. I wonder who my favorite male artist would be. I mean, I enjoy John Legend and Sam Smith. I enjoy their vocal ranges. Also Bruno Mars. Yep. My favorite song at the moment would probably have to be I Care from the Homecoming album, Beyonce's Homecoming album. That was good. That's my favorite song right now. I Care. Okay, so the next question, I forgot who asked this because I didn't write the name down next to it. I forgot. But they asked me, what's your dream date? My dream date will probably have to, I think it was Ali. I think Ali Coleman asked me this. If it was you, Ali, put a thumbs up. My dream date would be, like, I'm a hopeless romantic, y'all. Like, I love just sappy, like, rom-com type romance, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, my perfect date would have to be, like, you know, me and the other person, we're just kind of, like, probably in the city somewhere. Definitely in the city. You know, I love city lights. City lights are like the most beautiful thing to me in the world. Next to stars. I mean, stars have their like aesthetic about them, but city lights is just my cup of tea. A lot of deep philosophical, is that the word? Philosophical, whatever. That, I like that kind of deep conversation about all kinds of stuff. We could really talk about space, we could talk about the earth, we could talk about different animals, we could talk about different people, what we see in people. I just like to talk about everything under the sun and just have like that constant spark between us. Like, that would be amazing. Romantic gestures, you know, just all different kinds of stuff. If I'm your type, hit me up, because I'm single as a Pringle and I'm ready to mingle. The next question is from my friend Bryson. Hey Bryson. He said, have you ever been with a girl? No. I have never been with a girl. I mean, I've had girlfriends in the past, but I've never liked. This next question is from my friend Parker. Hey Parker, miss you. Gotta hang out soon. Y'all, I really feel like all my friends just left me for real. Like, I'm always like, we gotta hang out, we gotta link up, we just He says, if you're with someone and they lack effort, do you leave them or hope that they try harder and pick up the slack? Leave that ass. I don't care. In a relationship, it's supposed to be 50-50. It's not supposed to be no 60-40. Ain't supposed to be none of that. It's supposed to be 50-50. You have effort. They have effort. You both have to put in for it to be a very sturdy, reliable, flourishing relationship. So yeah, I would definitely say leave them. Do not pick up their slack, because that's just gonna put more resentment toward them on you. So yeah, leave that ass. This question is from Christopher Lee. What's up, Christopher? Favorite thing about college? To be honest, college kind of sucked, but at the same time it didn't. Like, college is just like, I would say my favorite thing about college is just the college experience altogether. Cause you know, it's like, before you go to college, where are you at? You're living with your parents. Now, if you go to college and you do like the whole, like, you know, housing, living on campus, dorming, whatever you want to call it, you know, that's like a whole different ball game. Like, you don't have your parents around to like trying to like guide you and watch you. You're kind of on your own for the first time. You know, you meet all kinds of new people. You start to explore more. Like, I remember when I was in high school, I had no life. My life really didn't start until I started college. And that's when I started to meet all kinds of new people. I started to go places. Like, I live in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. New Orleans is like maybe like an hour and some change away. So that was the first time I ever went like to New Orleans alone, like just with a group of friends. Like, I never had done that before. I never just hung out with some friends before college. So I will say go to college, get the college experience, but I also will say college is not for everyone. This next question is from Shaylee. Hey Shaylee, we were in Hairspray together and I miss you so much. And she says, what is the craziest tradition that your family does? We don't really have any like crazy traditions, to be honest. Like, I know we have a family reunion every, the first weekend of May. But other than that, I mean, we don't really have any like wild, crazy adventures with, the fam, because the fam just kind of like, it's the fam. They kind of just stay at home. We don't really do much, but they're fun people. She also asked, what Disney/cartoon character best portrays your personality? That's a good question. I want to say Cruella de Vil. But that's just one part. Like I said, I would have to say Stitch. We're both small, very angry, eat a lot, sleep a lot, argue all the time, and we're pretty strong too. So yeah, I would say Stitch. I like SpongeBob. I think I'm also like a little mixture of SpongeBob too. Yeah. And this is gonna be our last question of the day. And it comes from Miss Janaza Peters. Hey Janaza. But she says, what caused you to start doing YouTube? Serious time. So what caused me to start doing YouTube is basically my need for attention and my want for fame. Let me stop playing. But I really started YouTube just to try to like get my face out there foremost, because I feel like there's nothing wrong with wanting to get your face out there and be known. I kind of see this as like medicine for the world, because they say laughter is the best medicine, and that's what I really aim to do. I really just aim to make people laugh and, make them smile and just be like an all-around good person most of the time, because sometimes I will admit I'm not a good person. But I mean, hey, are we all just the greatest people all the time? No, we're not. So I will say that. I will say I started YouTube just to kind of get my face out there, make people laugh, and make a little coin on the side. So yeah, that's been my Q&A for today. Thank you everybody who sent me questions, because I'm sick of you people. Every time I go on my social medias and I be like, y'all send me questions, I'm about to do a Q&A. Y'all want to be like, open, read, or y'all be like, okay, and not send the question. It's like, if I'm asking you to send questions, just send a motherfucking question. It's not that hard. So yeah, that was the end of this Q&A. If you like this video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. And also, don't forget to leave me like a little comment in the description box below, or what you would like to see in the future. Don't forget to push that subscribe button, because baby, we need them subscribers. Share this to your mom, your dad, your aunt, your uncle, grandma, grandpa, brother, sister, cousin, everybody, period, gone. But yeah, make sure you share this all over the internet, because I'm trying to go viral. Do that for me, because you love me. And also, don't forget to always be original. Alright, bye.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's